Alright guys, so today I want to talk to you about time management, how I manage my time to stay as productive as possible during like a busy college week, college day. So the first thing I do, first thing in the morning, I'll wake up, I'll get myself kind of ready to go, get my breakfast and everything, but then I'll write down exactly what I have to do that day, kind of scheduling out each thing. And sometimes I'll write a lot of things down. So I can show you, I always write it down. This is like my notebook. I pretty much just put everything, like any sort of notes or anything, but I also write down, like I said, what I have to do for the day. So like here, I write down just a bunch of different stuff. And sometimes I'll write down like a ton of homework and stuff like that. And like maybe I won't be able to get all that done within the day, but it kind of gives me incentive. It's like, okay, I could check those things off as I go. And it's in no particular order. I know a lot of people, like I was just reading a book. He said he literally schedules out everything in his day to every 15 minutes of the day, which to me, that's like probably a little bit too extensive. And I don't necessarily need to do that. A lot of people maybe don't need to do that, but if you just start with something basic like that, write down exactly what you have to do for the entire day, check off those things as you go. It's just a little to-do list, or get a planner or a schedule or something and just schedule out different times of the day for you to do certain things. It's gonna help you a lot, and it's gonna like kind of remind you like, okay, I have to do this, this, and this. Because sometimes I found myself having so many things like crammed inside my head, so many ideas, it was hard to organize it all. So if you just write that down on paper and organize yourself, you're gonna be 100% more organized and more productive just right off the get-go. So a lot of times it takes me a while to get focused, like first thing in the morning. A lot of times you're tired, you just got out of bed. So I just start with like small things, like I get myself, make my bed, I get my oatmeal going, get my breakfast going. I'll just do some emails or look over some notes from the night before and stuff like that. Stuff that doesn't require a lot of like energy or like mental energy or whatever. Just some small things to get myself focused. And once you get that focus, you can be pretty productive. Like for example, I was thinking about this is like, in a lot of different classes, you have to write like a big paper, like, engineering, we had like a 20-page paper to write, or say you have like a 10-page paper you have to write. Getting started on that is gonna be like so much harder. You have to plan it all out. You have to get yourself in the right mindset, right? And get focused for that. But once you get that focus, like that productivity just starts flowing and you just freaking go with it. So once you find that focus, like don't let that focus go and you just drive that productivity throughout the day. So you start off your day with some small things and just get that focus. And once you get that, just go with it, go with the flow, and get those things done that you need to get done. All right, so that leads me into my next point, which is prioritizing. So you have to understand what your priorities are. Prioritize those things that are like going to be due first or of most importance. So you should be, if you have a paper due, tomorrow, that should be like one of your highest priorities on your list. But if you have like a test, an exam the next week or something like that, like you don't necessarily have to get that done in that specific day. Prioritize what's going to come first, what's going to be most important. So if you have some things you're starting to look into, you're starting to look into making a YouTube channel or starting to look into, starting to create some content and stuff like that. Maybe make sure you prioritize those other things first, get those things done that you need to get done that are most important, and then you can move on to those things that are of less importance. We have to get some laundry done now, so we're gonna head down there. So one of my football coaches used to say back in the day, he said there's 48 minutes on that clock. So there's 4 quarters, 12 quarters in each. He said leave everything out of that field because when that clock hits 0, like you're never gonna ever get that time back. And I try to live each day like that. I mean, there's only 24 hours in a single day. You're never gonna get that day back. You're never gonna get that week back, that year back, whatever it may be. That time you're never getting back. So I want to fit as much as I possibly can into each day. And you can do that through like managing your time well. If you look back on it, a year from now, 5 years from now, if you haven't done like everything that you wanted to do, you're going to regret that. You're going to wish you would have placed, you're going to wish you would have used your time more efficiently. So right now I'm trying to constantly ask myself, like, what could I be doing right now? Instead of doing something else, instead of playing video games, instead of watching this show tonight, what could I be doing right now that's going to help me to get to my goals in the future? And if it's not something that's benefiting you, then maybe you should figure out and do something else that will be able to benefit you in your future. All right, so now we have to go to class. We have an accounting lecture right now. So luckily some of my other classes got canceled for today, so I got to figure out what else I'm going to be doing, but going to class right now, and see you guys there.
equity, 27.5, same. All right? So any questions on those two? Okay, I think the other one I gave you was exercise 1-7, is that correct?
Ultimately, it's going to come down to, you're going to decide, what do you want? What do you really want? So, like I just mentioned, you have to decide if something is going to be beneficial towards you reaching your goals. And so now you have everything all written out. You got your whole schedule, you got your to-do list going, and you're checking those things off as you go throughout the day. Decide, is an activity you're doing right now, does that correspond to your to-do list? Is that helping you? So realistically, I try to eliminate as many things as I can that aren't helping me get to my end goal. So with that being said, though, it doesn't mean you can't, watch a TV show or play some video games, go out on the weekends with friends and enjoy that time, especially being on a college campus. But just understand your priorities. Like, if people literally on the daily, they'll DM me, message me, they're like, can I go out, can I drink on the weekends, all this stuff. How do I make that work if I'm lifting and I'm trying to stay on top of my grades? I just tell them, understand your priorities, understand what really matters to you. Is it going out and getting, hammered every weekend, and which is going to affect you the next day, maybe the day after, or something like that? Understand your priorities. So realize in the back of your head, you're okay. This is what I have to do tomorrow. What am I going to be able to do that's going to ensure that I'm still able to do that tomorrow? And what you have to get done, and just know that, keep that in the back of your head at all times, that you're prioritizing what you need to get done. So there's going to be an opportunity cost for everything that you do. So if you're going out on the weekends, there's an opportunity cost. What else could you be doing with that time? You're losing an opportunity to be doing something else. We learn about that in economics, whatever. Opportunity cost is a big thing. Like, I'm always thinking about that. I'm like, well, instead of going and, what's a good example? I was gonna say, instead of like going and playing basketball, I could be filming a video, or
that'd be pretty good.
It could be really anything. It could be, instead of going and playing basketball again tonight, I could be working on my next YouTube video, or editing that next YouTube video, or studying for my next exam, going over that material a couple times to make sure I know what I'm doing. Instead of, like I said, going out on that weekend, you could be starting to think about new project ideas, new video ideas, this can apply to anything. It doesn't have to be specifically YouTube, but I'm just saying there's going to be opportunity costs for everything that you do. Class is done for the day now, so you already know what time it is. We gotta go do a workout, so let's get over there to BLT in 3, 2, 1. Just got back from the gym and picked up a rice bowl as usual for dinner. Little rice bowl, should be about 800 calories in that. We have a core power to get some protein in, 26 grams of protein in that thing, and then to get some more calories, a simple little Rice Krispie treat. And then we gotta post up an Instagram picture, have a video going out tomorrow, so we have to edit that up. Gotta edit up the thumbnail. A bunch of stuff to do, got some homework to do, honestly. And then, that's gonna be the night pretty much. So, all right, so maybe you're thinking, I'm doing well in my classes right now. I'm killing it in the gym right now. I'm getting, an A in this class or that class right now. And a lot of people stop right there. But realistically, like, there's always something you can be improving on, always something you can be learning. What I've been trying to implement is something that, like, Nick Bear, I just read his book. He said, like, try to learn one thing every single day. Like, over the course of a year, you're learning 365 new skills. If you try to learn 3 things every day, you're learning over 1,000 new skills. It's crazy. So, like, always trying to learn something, always trying to improve on things that you're always doing well at. Don't just know the material for the classes. Don't just, don't get an A in the class, you're feeling good about yourself. Don't just go hit the gym, you hit your workout, you're good to go for the day. Like, literally be the best in your class. Be the best you're about to be. Like, strive to be the best in your class. Don't just get that A. Be the best. If it comes to the gym, literally be the best lifter in your gym. Be the best powerlifter in your gym, the best powerlifter in your state. Strive to be the best powerlifter in the nation. Like, we're always striving for bigger and bigger things. There's always something to improve on. Don't get complacent with where you're at, and you'll always have something to do. You'll always have something to kind of focus on, and it all starts with like managing those things efficiently, the small things throughout the day, every single day, and you'll always find something to do. And you want to have those questions like constantly circling through your mind, like, what could I be doing right now? And like forcing you to go do those things. Like, I'm like constantly, if I'm just sitting there and I realize I'm on social media for a while or something, I'm like, damn, like, what could I be doing right now that's like bettering me, and use that time more efficiently. So that's what I do for time management throughout the day, to go after and win the day, man. That's what it's all about. All right, so to end off the night, we are gonna make some shakes real quick. So we got all the ingredients set out here. So we put half a banana in each one of these. So we're making 2 different shakes, one for me, one for Kyle. And then what we're gonna do is we have some whole milk. It's literally about to expire tomorrow, so we're gonna make sure Kyle tests it first. So we're using, probably like about a cup of whole milk. And then what we usually do is we use this raspberry cordial ice cream. It's really good. It kind of makes it into like a smoothie a little bit, and it's got like little chocolate pieces too. And then for protein, we're using milk and cookies flavor by BPN for whey protein. Just need like 1 scoop in each, and then we have some peanut butter, of course, some Jif Creamy. I'll probably throw like 2 big scoops in there, so like 1 to 1.5 servings of that, and blend that all up. So we get a little bit of fruit, a little bit of ice cream, a little bit of milk and peanut butter, all that stuff. So it'll be a heavy, calorie dense shake, so we're gonna do that.
Oh, here we go again, yeah. Oh, here we go again. Let's do it one more time, yeah. Oh, here we go again. Oh, 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 she's in my kitchen with too much heat. She got my flapjacks slipping.
All right, so that is gonna end off the video for today, you guys. So that was my whole little spiel on time management, college, being efficient with everything on your day. So we gotta finish up editing that video. It's literally gotta go up tomorrow, so we're gonna get that done. Mason's gonna work on that, work on the thumbnail, work on some homework. A month and a half till collegiate nationals. I'm pumped. Like, literally today was Monday, the best training day of the week. It's like you come in completely refreshed, no soreness, nothing, no tendon pain or anything. Felt really good. Took the pre-workout, felt absolutely crazy, and crushed the workout today. So, and it's always like exciting seeing what my training's gonna be this week. Like Josh just told me, I'm hitting a single at 9.5 on pause deadlifts on Thursday, which basically means we're maxing out. We're basically like an all-out max on Thursday. So that's pretty exciting. We're 100% gonna have to film that at BLT or something like that. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I think this is gonna be a good style of video. Let's do it more often, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
People trying to say I'm on the enemy. Got a cold when my dogs can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Man.